We have the Audi in the garage today, and I'm going to fix one of the most annoying things about this SQ5. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. Like I said, we're going to be working on the Audi SQ5 today and fixing what I believe to be the most annoying thing about this car. And if we're being upfront and honest, I think it's the most annoying thing about all modern cars in general. It is the auto start stop feature. I hate this feature so much. I hate coming to a stoplight or a stop sign or whatever and the car just shuts off. I can't stand it. And before you say, oh, it actually helps the fuel, I don't care. We're going to fix it. It's annoying. I think what makes it extra annoying in this car is you can't turn it off permanently. You have this button here, obviously, but you push this button here, but when you turn the car off and then back on again, it's back on, so you have to turn it off every single time. At least I haven't found a way. There may be a way, but I feel like if there was a way, they wouldn't have this part. So we got this piece right here, and it should solve everything. And that part is the Enthusiast brand's auto start stop override system. So this thing is plug and play. It should be pretty simple to install. We got both tools here. That takes the panel off, and then we'll plug this thing in, and it should be good to go. So yeah, let's start pulling this panel off of here, get this thing plugged in, and get rid of this feature. So to install this, you have to remove this panel that has the button on it. And so there are two holes at the bottom of this panel. The two tools that came with the kit go into that. It should release the clips, and you should be able to pull out this panel no problem. So let's give it a whirl. And before we get too far into this, I'm not sure it would hurt anything, but I am going to unplug the negative terminal on the battery. All right, so you're going to take these two tools. Flat side of the tool is out, just like this, and they go in these two holes. And you're going to feel like a little spring in there. You'll feel it. It takes some finagling, but push it in there right like that. And then these are going to be kind of stuck. And so now the idea is to just pull it straight out. And it's pretty easy. It does take some finagling, like I said, to get those springs out of there, but you'll feel it click in. I kind of angled mine on the way up on the way in, and it kind of got like, it's a little hard to explain, but you'll know it when you're doing it. But angling the tool up will be, I think, the best way to do that. And so, yeah, now we can plug in this thing. So now we take this little clip here, we unplug it, just like that. Now, the two ends here, the bigger end with the little boxy thing on it, that will go into this harness right here. Then the smaller piece will plug directly into this piece. Now, we are essentially hooked up, but I'm going to go back there, hook back up the battery, we'll turn it on, make sure it all works, and then we should be able to wrap this up. So it's on, and then we will wait for a second. And there is your light. So that looks to me like it worked pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing back off, and we'll put everything back where it's supposed to be, and we will start it up for real. Now there is a hole back here that I am gonna stick this little square box thing into with this 3M tape and try to stick it on the underside of whatever the dash is back there, because I don't want it rattling around. We'll try to get it stuck on something there, but if we can't, then I guess I can wrap it in something to keep it from making noise and rattling, but we'll see how this goes first. Oh, I see. So you can go on the bottom of it as well. There's a more of a flat piece on the bottom. Okay, real quick, I'll show you what I did here. So that hole right there in the middle, I just stuck it down in there. You can stick your finger in there and smush it down onto that, and it will stick right on top of that down in there in that hole. It's kind of hard to see the module in there now, but it definitely is stuck in there, and it is not moving around. So hopefully that will resolve any rattling we might have had. So yeah, we'll pop this thing back in and start the car up. This will be a much better representation of how these tools work. So the notch on the tool gets on this little edge right here on this little spring thing, and that's what holds it open. So when you're trying to get it, like I said, trying to get it up towards the top, trying to angle it towards the top when you go in, that's so it can get onto this thing. So that is how it clicks on there, and I hope that helps. If my explaining didn't help, hopefully this will. So you're sliding the tool in, and it goes just like that. And to release it, I just push this side piece in, and that will allow the tool to break free, and then you just slide it the rest of the way out. So now this thing should slide right back in and click in place. Okay. We didn't really get a click from it, but I know it's not going to come out because it slides out pretty easy when you have those tools in there. So even though it didn't click, I'm going to call that back installed. So we'll go ahead and start this thing up and make sure everything still works. I'm not sure why it wouldn't, but you never know. In we go, and And there we have it, the light is on and there are no codes on the dash. Nothing seems to be an issue there, as there shouldn't be. Let's take it for a quick little spin and make sure everything works. All right, random stop sign here. And it doesn't die, how about that? This is such a fun car to drive. Spring is in the air, people grilling. I love it. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Everything seems good now, and that is the first mod on the SQ5 done and dusted, and dare I say, it might be the best mod because that feature is so annoying. I'm not sure why it bothers me the way it does, but it really does. And so now that we have that off, everything should be smooth. And so if you got this far, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it very much. As always, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next time. Bye.